Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Carling's Round with Ian and a special guest, Bramwell. We know that the fool that is called Zinzanbrook has gone down to New Zealand for 6 weeks.
He's out with a taxi, is he?
And a taxi and a tax inspector, I think. Yeah. So he's been sectioned. So we're joined by a connoisseur. Maura, good to see you. And Ian looking very dapper. Last year you looked like a commando. Were you commando last week?
Doing forward lunges everywhere, actually, just to, borrowing somebody else's trousers. But yeah, I was. Doing good.
What are you talking about?
Rubbish.
First subject, selection.
Aye.
What is going on?
I got to admire the way Livermore and Gatlin have approached this tournament. Their strength and convictions, they're saying, yeah.
You leave Ashton out there?
Yes.
And Hayden?
And Sullivan as well.
And O'Sullivan as well.
Because they're too conservative and half. They haven't moved on after the World Cup, and they need to. And both Livermore and Gatlin did exactly that. And even they're unbeaten, but they're still making changes and still making major changes as well. I mean, Livermore has got a half-back pairing of 19 and 20 years of age against England in Paris, against the enemy. You know, Wales changed the whole front row with a far more inexperienced front row in against probably one of the best scrummaging sides in Europe. Yet he wants to move forward. He's looking to explore other opportunities, other avenues.
As you look at Livermore.
Gethin Jenkins is not a change. Gethin Jenkins.
No, but you got Matthew Rees and Rees
the
Thomas.
Whole front row.
Yeah.
Well, don't lie.
Yeah.
It's not all of them.
Jones didn't started last time. Okay.
Gethin Jenkins is the captain.
No, he's not. Ryan Jones is the
I
captain.
take your point about that, though. We'll just see. We'll see.
So Ryan Jones is the captain.
Well, yes, he is the captain. What's captain? Is anyone going to listen to this? No. I think do compare. Well, we'll see, won't they? A bold selection might, I think, come badly unstuck, actually.
He's got balls. We don't pick Cipriani. We don't pick anyone young, really, do we?
Well, no, that's true.
Nice. They're moving on. You know, after Laporte and the stilted sort of mentality of Laporte, you know, he's moving on. He's looking at
more TV.
He's coach of the world champions at under-21 level. He's brought a lot of those kids through, and he's going to say, right, these are the guys you're going to take to the next World Cup. I'm going to give them 4 years.
I'll tell you what you can't do though. You need a juxtaposition between him and what Ashton's done. I'm sorry, I just don't think you can just pick all young players. It doesn't work.
No, I agree with that, Maura, but you think...
And France are the only team who can have several changes and still do well. Other teams just do not do that.
So do you agree with Ashton? Do you look at Ashton's selection and think most of it, Regan, Hooker?
No.
You don't agree?
No.
What's he doing it for then?
Ask him, don't ask me.
Okay.
Mears to me is a better ball player anyway. I think Stevens is a better tight end.
Bolshaw at fullback?
No. Lucy. I saw Lucy on last Saturday down at the Rec, and he was fantastic.
Yeah.
We even actually got a RUQ petition and sent it to Downing Street, to Gordon Brown, about Josh Lucy, and it got turned down.
How many signatures in there?
By that sweaty arse. No, loads. 6, I think.
6.
It still got turned down. But you look at Lucy, 7. I don't understand that. Bolshaw. But this is what gets me about Ashton. I think he still picks on emotion. He likes Bolshaw. He likes Regan for whatever reason. He's not picking the best team. He's picking guys he likes.
Can't necessarily disagree. The Bolshaw one to me is bizarre, really. You know, for all his attacking flares, you know, fullback is a position where you have to have someone who's secure behind you. I mean, you played out there. I played a lot in the backs of school, but you know, when someone is behind you who is not safe, it puts a lot of pressure on you, doesn't it? You just don't have any confidence when the ball's behind you.
But it's not about making wholesale changes. It's starting to integrate a new blood into a team.
Yes, that's
and
what I
use the
said.
strength. It's integrating. It's not
That's
making
what I
wholesale
said.
changes. I can't stand wholesale changes because they achieve nothing other than undermining any confidence you built up.
Well, yeah, but
there was a
hold on a
natural
minute.
line in the sand after
That's
the World
just
Cup.
what but that's just what Livermore is doing.
Yeah.
Wholesale changes.
Yeah.
You just say you didn't like that.
Yeah,
and before you said you did.
but they're French and they do things that we can't do.
Can we have any logic from you at all?
No, no,
I
no.
just didn't change your mind at every point.
No, I'm not going to change my mind every point. I said I admire what he's done. I admire what he's doing.
So you think
forced
he's right?
to be part of- I think he's right. I think he's right.
You just said he wasn't.
No, I didn't say he's right. I don't like wholesale changes, but he's able to get away with it.
Let's hear what the Jedi. Let me hear what the Jedi.
Man.
Easy now. Let's hear what the Jedi's got to say about a few things.
Kia ora and greetings. Jedi here with another 3 minutes for you, the Rugby Universe, on the happenings of the Six Nations. The English, they got France, which is the replay, isn't it, of the semi-final. France are not going to put up with that twice in the 12-month scheme of things. Samoan thick lip. That is not going to happen. France get the ball, which they are quite capable of doing. You will find, England, that they will run at you with the ball. That's like 2 minutes now. The French are likely to try and sidestep. Right. Pepper time. I know, foreign concept. But bearing in mind, if you do win, you give the Taffies a right royal chance. Good set. So, you win, you lose. You lose, you lose.
I sometimes wonder, people keep talking about players have let coaches down, they've let Ashton down. Players keep saying they let Ashton down.
They have.
You think they have?
Yeah.
Do you not think the players have been let down by the coaches at all?
Listen, if you play well in the first half, can you conceivably see a coach going in at half-time and saying, whatever you did in the first half, don't do it and just play shit in the second half? Of course they don't say that. Therefore, why have they? Nothing to do with their coaches.
So why is he stuck with them?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't, I think there are limited options in certain areas anyway. But I just think, when we had a steady, dull player like Will and a bright, intuitive, mercurial player like Jerry, that's what you need. Do you disagree?
No,
I can't.
I agree with you totally, man. A nice balance. Really.
Was the Irish second half performance in France good enough for them to kick into this championship, or are they just actually on their way out?
I don't care, frankly.
No, good answer. I like that.
I'm bored. I tell you why, I'm bored of them. You know why? Because they've flattered for so many seasons now with a team or a squad of really good players, and they just do not deliver. I know Sullivan, he's been let out with the fairies. He's been there for 5 years now. And things like, coming out with statements like, every journey starts with the first step and backs to the wall. What use is that? Just pointless.
Do you agree?
I don't expect
you think they're finished? Because Zinni reckons they're going to whack you, doesn't he?
That's going to be Wales' biggest game at Croke Park, no doubt about it. Ireland, they just leave you dissatisfied. They just leave you saying, well, actually I've been short-changed. That's the feeling you get with Ireland.
But yeah,
what leaves you really satisfied?
Not Ireland at this moment in time.
Okay, good.
But yeah, it's not this point. I wouldn't get this worked up or whatever about them. Did I not think they had a genuine quality and potential? If they were a team of also Rans and Plucky, whatever, and they were doing it, then fine. But they should have done better. They should expect more. And I talk to Woody. You hear Woody and other people say, "Well, we won a triple crown." Well, I say, if that is a post of your ambition, then really you're where you deserve to be because you're not ruthless enough. In the same way that I went mad when I heard the team, the interview was given by Borthwick and Wilkinson after the Italy game, saying everyone was brilliant. If that really is what you think, you're deluded. And if the honesty is sunk to that level, you're never going to get to the bottom of things.
Oh, it's just PR, it's just spin though, isn't it? They're told what to say.
I think they've been hiding for the truth for far too long.
Who, Ireland?
Listen, there are ways of not slagging your mates off without.
Absolutely. But they've got
just
Eddie.
Talking nonsense.
But the Irish have got Eddie for another 4 years. So they're stuffed.
And a very good agent.
Something
got
odd
that
there.
4-year signing contract. That's
Back to Jed.
Scotland and Ireland, it's just as well they wear different colours because they're difficult to tell apart. The Celts, they They're good keen men, all right. Good keen men. But it's just what Ireland needs to get its claws back out. Because Scotland really are not that good. Simply because Jock, the swaggy Scot. Scotland have only got one Chris Patterson. He was an unusual sight to see. There's a few other words for them, but I think I just used one of them.
Thank you, Jed. What a finely tuned athlete he is. We're joined by Laura. Laura, it's a pleasure to see you. Mauro, it's a huge pleasure. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, are you Welsh? Part Welsh?
I'm half Welsh, yeah.
You're half Welsh.
The good half.
Always.
Excellent.
Don't know what to say
I don't
about
need to add anything, do I, really?
Do you know who he is?
I do, yeah. Ryan Evans, of course.
that. When you were about, when you were
He's
about
changed,
two,
hasn't he? He's changed,
when
hasn't
you
he?
were about 2, he was probably famous.
He was. I think he was a little bit older than that, but yeah.
2.5.
I do
2.5,
remember
yeah.
watching him on TV, yeah.
So Laura, you're part of RuckU. So actually, just to let everyone know, if you get onto rucku.com, the letter rucku.com, Laura and Tom, unfortunately, will come down. They can sign you all up on the website. Now, having Laura there, that's quite an incentive, I think. And you can win international tickets. But that's sort of by the by. So Laura, do you think the Welsh, are you the same like Yai and everyone else, get carried away and thinking that they're the best team in the world now?
Hey, well, they're doing really well right now. I mean, yeah.
Well, they're doing okay.
Unbeaten yet, come on.
Oh, they are, yeah, but you don't have to encourage them, do we? You rate them.
Well, yes, I do.
So do I just don't like to say it. But
It pains, doesn't it? Hurt. It's hurt in all of your face.
It does actually, yes. But credit where credit's due.
yes.
I know, like, you know,
That's
there's
dripping with sincerity, that is.
you know, well, when you can fix sincerity, you've got it made, haven't you? I just, I mean, I think the combination of them and Gatland, it was a very good combination. As I wrote, it will dampen the emotional incontinence that spills throughout Wales over every win, and keeps reminding them.
I think Getz has got this pretty sewn up. Oh. If they lose this one against Italy, Getz hasn't been in there long enough to blame. I'm an athlete. I know Italy are going to probably take a bit of a thumping with this one. I think they expect it too. The Italians will have to watch themselves in Cardiff. Oh, you're going to get minced. Italian sausage. Not out in the town though, because Cardiff's a great night out. That's a salami, isn't it? So all in all, it's a pretty interesting weekend of Six Nations. Will Wales come out of it on top of the whole pile to look at themselves down the back straight, knowing only Ireland, and then of course France stand in their way. Hey, how you do it?
Anyway, if you want to get involved, drop us an email at carlingsround@telegraph.co.uk, or you can come down to this lovely pub, the Stage Door, just opposite that theatre there, somewhere in Victoria Palace Theatre. It's got it written again in big letters. But it's been a pleasure. Mauro, it's been a pleasure. You're going to get back on your bike?
If that's the only option, yes.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks, Laura.
No problem.
Help! Help!